Hey y'all, hey, I'm back. It's me, and it's hump day Wednesday. Listen, there has been a lot going on in the world of sports today, and so, I'm just gonna dive right into it. Listen, let me first start off and congratulate the Atlanta Braves for coming to Houston and closing out in a blowout, a shutout of Game 6. Now, listen, y'all know I live in Houston, so of course I was going for the Astros. I was so very excited when they forced a Game 6 in Atlanta, but what I was not expecting was for them to come home and lay an egg. I mean, a complete egg. They didn't score a single run. I was so very disappointed. I mean, at least put up a fight. Good Lord. Why would y'all do Dusty Baker like that? I mean, I was pulling for Dusty more than I was pulling for the players. I mean, anyway, congratulations, Atlanta, whatever. Um, Moving right along, let's just get into the meat and potatoes, baby. The NFL was busy today. So I'm sitting up watching my normal sports news rounds this morning. And, everything was fine. Nothing was, it was regular. First bit of buzz I start to hear is about the Cleveland Browns and Odell Beckham and his father and his relationship with, well, not his relationship, but Odell and what's the quarterback? What's that boy name? What's it? Baker Mayfield. So somebody had, I guess, tweeted or um, made a post on IG about there being an issue with Baker Mayfield and him not wanting to get the ball to Odell Beckham Jr. and like how blatant it is that he's not giving him the ball, and if he does, it's in a bad situation. And Odell's father, Odell Sr., liked the comment. Okay, so here we go. Now, listen, if you follow me, if you know anything about me, I love sports. I always have, always will. It's my hobby. It's my passion, some people say. Anyway, but all of that stems from the love that I have of the male species. And so, I'm just being honest. Odell Beckham Jr. is a nice piece of creation. I'll say that. So, and I'm telling y'all that for no particular reason, but just to say that, every time Odell goes somewhere, it's some trouble. Not that he's been a lot of places, but he didn't want to be in New York, and apparently now he does not want to be in Cleveland. And so I just don't know what it is, Odell. What is the problem? And I'm not going to even say it's all Odell because, Baker got issues too. And he has, men have egos. Men have huge egos. So I don't know exactly what that is about. But, baby, they told Odell they didn't even want him to come to practice today. Excuse me? How you going to tell me not to come to practice? I mean, what? Did I do something? I mean, you can't tell me not to come to practice because my daddy liked to tweet. Is that what we doing now? Like, okay, maybe we're missing something. Maybe I don't have the whole story. I don't know. But they told they told Odell to stay at home. They told Odell not to even come to practice. They are treating Odell as if he is not even a part of the team. And they're doing this only a few days later after they did not trade him. If you felt this way about this man, why didn't you trade him? Okay, whatever. So moving on. So then, as I was about to start my work day, because I start my work day a little later than most others, breaking news comes again. Bad news and then badder news for the NFL. Okay, so breaking news comes about Aaron Rodgers. Aaron has COVID-19. He's going to miss the games this week. Oh my goodness. It was supposed to be a huge game. I think they're playing Kansas City. I'm not sure who they're playing. Whoever they're supposed to play this weekend, it's going to be a huge game. But now Aaron Rodgers is not playing because Aaron has COVID. So I'm just waiting, to hear, well, he's vaccinated, so, he'll be out the standard, 4 to 5 days or 3 to 4 days that they have for the folks in the NFL who are vaccinated. But no, they say Aaron is going to be out for 10, which leads everybody to make the logical assumption that Aaron isn't vaccinated. Oh no, not Aaron Rodgers. Oh no, not Aaron. So then I'm waiting, I'm waiting to hear all the venom and all the vitriol and all he's such a selfish player, especially since, the whole contract holdout and all that good stuff. I mean, it would be logical to think that Aaron is selfish, right? Okay. The same kind of selfish that they've been spewing upon Kyrie Irving, right? Now, I know. Some people are going to say, oh, well, Nik, those are two totally different leagues, and they don't have the same mandate in the NFL that they have in the NBA. But is him not being out 10 days causing problems for his team? Is that not putting his other teammates in jeopardy? But even more than that, wasn't it a vaccinated player that infected multiple people in the Green Bay organization? So I'm just trying to make it make sense again why they are, why certain people are pushing this vaccination. One, it isn't 100%. Two, it's not even 99%. Three, you can still catch the virus even if you have if you've been vaccinated. And four, ain't it folks' choice to decide whether or not they want to get this vaccination? But I'm just waiting for all of the "how stupid can he be" comments from Stephen A. specifically, Wilborn specifically, and Charles Barkley. Now, I know Charles is an NBA analyst, so he may not comment on this, but Stephen A. and Wilborn, they are on ESPN. They cover all sports. So I cannot wait to see what kind of response they're going to give to one Aaron Rodgers who has put his team in such jeopardy. I mean, they are going for a championship. How dare he be so selfish? I'm just waiting. We'll see. Also in NFL news, it's been a doozy of a day for them. So this idiot, and he's a straight idiot, this 22-year-old fool decided he wanted to drive in a residential area up to 157 miles per hour in his Corvette. Not only is he a fool, but his girlfriend is a fool too, because she sat her dumb ass in the passenger seat and let him drive. She put her dumb ass self in jeopardy right along with him. But neither of them died. What they did, or what he did, was he rammed his vet into the back of a young lady's RAV4, killed her and her dog. She was only 23. This fool has been released from the Raiders, as he should. And he's in court today with a neck brace on, scratches and bruises on his face, looking like a little lizard. I have no sympathy. Absolutely 1 ounce or iota of sympathy for him. I think they should throw the entire book at him and her. If they can. Because what kind of fool? Listen, I value my life. If I'm out with somebody who is drinking and I haven't been drinking, do you think I'm going to get in the passenger seat of the car and allow them to drive with their inebriated ass and risk my life? No. And to add injury to insult, the NFL has implemented a program for any and all athletes and their, I want to say, family members, that if you get into a situation where you have been drinking and you just don't feel comfortable, or just if you have been drinking and you still feel comfortable like you can drive, they have a program where they will come and have somebody come and drive you to where you need to be. People, be smart. Be smarter. Be smarter than that. I mean, there's no excuse. I feel so horribly bad for that young lady's family, for her dog. Listen, I had a dog for a long time, and so it just broke my heart. I was saddened for her. It broke my heart a little bit more when I found out she had her dog in the car. I just could not even imagine what her family is going through. So, sir, I sure hate you did this to yourself, but you did this, and you have to pay the consequences. And in Nevada, when you have a DUI and you kill somebody with your car, it's a mandatory sentence. Like, ain't no negotiating what's about to happen to you. You finna go sit down in the prison system. That's what you're about to do. You have squandered all your hopes and dreams because you got drunk and wanted to drive. Let's do better, people. Let's do better. Now, let's go on over because I'm tired of the NFL because they wore me out today. Okay? They wore me out. Now, I'm going to get on a little boxing and then I'm going to let y'all go. So it has been finalized that Devin Haney and JoJo Diaz are indeed fighting, I believe, on December 4th. And so I'm very happy about that. Tank Davis had a fight coming up with Rolly Romero, but Rolly had to be replaced because Rolly has some events of his own that he needs to tend to. Okay, me and my sister Baxiana, we're going to get into that on my first live show that we're having this Friday. We're going to get into a little bit of that. But yeah, Rolly has things that he needs to take care of. So he had to be replaced. And apparently, instead of Tank going with Devin Haney, who offered his services since JoJo had not yet signed on the contract, he decided he would go another direction, as Tank and his promotional company often does. And he is fighting some gentleman named Pitbull. I don't know this man. I'll have to get to know him before the fight, but you know, Tank just really seems like it's either him or his team is avoiding stiff competition. And my thing is, before you try to tell me and convince me that you are the best in your division or in your weight class and all this good stuff, you're going to have to show and prove in the ring with opposition that's considered top tier. Okay? All right, I'm just saying, Tank, we getting tired. I'm not paying for no pay-per-view for that. I'm not. I don't know who is, but I'm not. Last thing. So this weekend, there's a huge fight going on, and the fight will be in Vegas, and the fight will be between one Nashville's own Caleb Sweet Hands Plant. He'll be fighting Saul Canelo Alvarez. I'll call him Cinnamon, but you know it's Canelo. The folks call him Canelo, I'm going to call him Canelo. Canelo and Caleb will be in the ring come Saturday. This is a very highly anticipated fight. I am going with Sweet Hands Caleb Plant. I am a huge fan. Now, I know he didn't look his very best in his last outing, but I have faith and I believe Caleb has the skills to beat one Canelo Alvarez. Now, it is going to be a very good fight because Canelo has hands. Now, I'm not going to take nothing away from Canelo because the boy can fight. He can fight. I just am not big on folks who use enhancements. You are already a good fighter, really good fighter. Why he felt the need to use clenbuterol and then to lie and tell us that it was the beef that he was eating in Mexico that elevated his levels. You know, don't piss on me and call it rain. I don't like that. So that put a sour taste in my mouth for Canelo. I think he's a very talented man, but now I question everything about him because it just doesn't make sense how he was able to move up and down the weight scale. How younger Canelo always had stamina issues and conditioning issues. But as he's gotten older and as he's manipulated his weight up and down the scale, which is very hard to do for boxers, but he's getting stronger. Just, my simple mind questions that kind of stuff. This is just me. I don't, I don't know. I don't know. Now, Caleb came out today and said that the VADA testing has been going on and he's confident that, everything is on the up and up. So hopefully there will be a clean fight. And more importantly, I hope that it is a very entertaining fight. These last couple of fights that Canelo has had have been against not top competition. For him to be billed as boxing, the face of boxing, or for him to be billed as the cash cow of boxing, for him to be making as much money as he makes, I mean, you got to give me a fight that shows me you are who you say you are. I think this fight is going to be that fight. So if Canelo is who they try to tell us he is, then we'll see it Saturday night. And if he prevails and if he is victorious, he will get all the credit in the world from me. But I personally think Sweet Hands Caleb Plant got something for that ass. We gonna see. And I'm gonna see y'all later next time. Bye, y'all.